to fitness, and all of those who featured successfully in the big international tournaments have been given additional time off. So no Joshua Kimmich, Niklas Süle, strength. This is the starting lineup, and it does include Alexandre Lacazette and the other high-profile signing of the summer for Arsenal, Sead Kolasinac. Bayern from left to right.
Sanchez really came out of that tie with any credit.
Ribéry trying to run on the outside of Maitland-Niles, twisting and turning him. Low below this side, seemed to be a hand in that. Hamas had the hit. A little bit of room for Kolasinac. Loves to come forward. Ozil onside. Squared by Welbeck. Inviting for Xhaka.
First real move in.
He thought about having a hit. Took on a lot then. Maitland-Niles has given a penalty away, but that was just too sharp and strong for him, for the youngster. Arsenal are contesting it.
Arsenal not happy here at all, Paul.
Niles, I did not. Powers it home, and Bayern lead 1-0 here in Shanghai. They feel hard done by Arsenal. Lewandowski could not care either way. Czech went the wrong way.
He rarely looks in doubt with Robert Lewandowski. It's a superb penalty. Petr Cech couldn't read him. And the second top scorer in the Bundesliga last season. One of the best strikers in the world. Puts that away coolly, and a real test for that makeshift Arsenal backline today.
Welbeck's ball in was a good one. It was a fabulous strike by Ozil, and it hit Tom Stark. And I don't think he knew much about it. If Ozil had been able to steer it either side, surely Arsenal were level.
Fine work from Danny Welbeck, who needs a full season fit. And he picks out the run of Ozil brilliantly up against many of his from Mats Hummels, that outside of the right foot pass that he can bend round.
Lacazette is in here for Arsenal, and he's denied by a brilliant stop by Starker.
It was almost certain he was going to bury that, Alexandre Lacazette. There's the combination we've been talking about. And that threaded ball into Lacazette was spot on. Great goalkeeping from the veteran, who, as you say, is filling in perfectly.
Following weekend by the start of the Premier League season against Leicester City. Home game. First 3 in August, followed by Stoke and Liverpool. Thomas Muller, deflection unchecked, did very, very well.
Really good recovery from Petr Cech, having already committed. But this is what they do, all those quick, short recovery saves in training that you see that are so impressive. Decisive deflection.
Tolisso showing all that muscularity. The ball just squirmed away from Ribéry. Fortunately for Arsenal, Rodriguez is free and nobody's really picking him up the other side of the box. That's where it's aimed. Made up so much time, Rodriguez, and yet again Peter.
It was a spell they were Arsenal starting to get a little bit more comfortable. The weight on the pass was wonderful. The question as well.
Sorry, Rob, I think the question should be aimed at Kolasinac. It's his job to fizz back in there. Rates him. What about Ribéry? Every touch has been a good one. Here comes Thomas Muller. Ribéry goes again. That's fantastic from Ribéry, and what a fine piece of mopping up by Granit Xhaka.
You just had no idea how Bayern would still really only have one out-and-out striker at the club in Lewandowski. It's hard to find backup for him.
Theo Walcott for Arsenal. And Fruchtel comfortable, really. Was that the best option from that angle for Walcott? Keen as he must be to get a goal.
This is the kind of angle he likes shooting at, with the instep sweeping it towards the far corner. But he did have reinforcements on the right-hand side of the penalty area.
Looking like he's not going to get any game time here. Of course, he's had so many problems with his hamstrings particularly, that might be one of the reasons. It was Alaba who made like Bayern, you know, the expectations are so great. Top clubs, you do not get a long break anyway, unless you're injured. And that's nice from him. That's a bit more like it. Bernat. And still, and just in the nick of time, Monreal came across. Great work from Monreal, and Arsenal survive. Renato Sanchez has it robbed all too easily. Now or never really for Arsenal in this game. Iwobi, he's done well. Aaron Ramsey. Iwobi, yes! Arsenal level it right at the death. Alex Iwobi's got the goal. Well, it's not quite the FA Cup final, but it was Aaron Ramsey involved in it. This time the provider, and nearly as good a header.
Wonderful from Arsenal to finish the game with an equaliser of such high quality. Execution from this situation is brilliant. And Aaron Ramsey knew exactly when Iwobi was going to arrive on the scene to plant that header into the corner.
Superb from Ramsey, and what a good header it was. Maybe it was nearly as good as Ramsey's. Different context completely, of course, but a great moment for Iwobi.